Be me. Day after I realize I didn't get my raise, but I also no longer need the job. Basically, I left like how Peter feels in Office Space when he gets hypnotized. Decide to make work a little more interesting. Go clock in, then return to my car. Take 3 shots of whiskey in the parking lot before work. Head inside a bit tipped. Other manager leaves. Decide to continue drinking and sit in break room for a solid 4 hours, eating whatever fucking food I want. Made tacos in the kitchen during the lunch rush while drunk. Cooks thought it was funny as fuck. Drunk as fuck. Woman starts bitching in drive-thru. Try to find out what's going on. She says,
I went to another McDonald's somewhere else and they screwed up my order. They sent me this coupon for a free meal. Will you accept it here?
Me. Sure, no problem. We aren't supposed to because we don't get money back for other stores' coupons, but I've never given a shit. Her.
Okay, I left it at my house. Could you just give me a free meal and I'll just sort of tear it up when I get home?
What? Me. Drunk at this point, I'm pretty confused. No ma'am, we cannot do that. Her.
This is an outrage. I will be calling tomorrow to talk with...
I just slammed the window and walk away. No fucks given. She came back later with a coupon and I told her I wouldn't serve her because her attitude made my staff feel threatened. Lol. The Tour de Franzia. Get to work. Been a few days since I stopped caring. Have a full box of Franzia wine in my trunk. Want to see how much I can drink before my shift's over. Chug a bunch, then clock in. Other manager has been suspecting for a while I've been drinking and getting high on the job. Can't say anything or formally accuse me because of a funny corporate rule about employee respect. Lol, he leaves. Party time. Friends come over to store. We smoke cigs and play hacky sack for about an hour before we start smoking joints outside the building. Fast forward, it's 4 hours after my shift began. I've been inside the store for a total of 30 minutes that entire time. Find a bike outside. Looks rusted. Obviously been left there for months. Get even more wine. Friends and I spend an hour seeing who can race it around the store fastest. Corporate office call store. Reports of manager riding a bicycle outside the store. Well, I don't know. I was just moving a bike someone had left outside. Corporate office. Okay, lol, crazy customers. My face when I managed to go around our store in 26 seconds. A new record for the Tour de Franzia. The gamble. Several weeks since I stopped caring. Morale at an all-time low. McDonald's employees love it because they can do whatever they want as long as work ends up getting done and customers don't get pissed. Employees now taking turns every 40 minutes to smoke pot in the freezer. One employee brings a 2-foot bong each day now. Doesn't even try to hide it. Stashes it in the freezer, out in the open for the employees to use it at will. Go in, use bong, smoke half-eighths. Super high. Go outside, walk around, patrolling for litter. Lol. End up running out of cigs. Leave store to go to horse track / poker house nearby to buy cigs. End up placing a square bet on the horse races. Sit at bar for a while and have a drink. Come back to the store 45-ish minutes later. My face when everyone was too high to even notice I left. My face when I won 25 on the square bet. The tourist. Be drunk at work one night. Again. Be goofing off on the computer in the break room, browsing B and shit. Hear a crash outside the garage door. Go outside store to investigate. 2 drunk Spanish teens have hit the garage door on the back of the store and dented the fuck out of it. They get out all apologetic, offer to smoke me up. Tell them to give me a dub sack and I'll give them free food. Get free weed. Blame door damage on overnight manager. Lol. Spanish kids ended up parking their car across the street at another fast food restaurant because they decided, after hitting our store, they were too drunk to drive. They passed out on the lawn of the store and slept there for like 3 hours before they drove off. Godspeed, drunk Spanish kids. I don't get paid enough for this shit. Be one night, goofing off as usual. Bitch-ass night manager keeps showing up 30 minutes to an hour late. Bitch, I want to go home and play Battlefield 3 what the fuck.jpg. Overnight employees keep showing up 30 minutes to an hour late as well. Can't keep my night staff because it's not fair that they have to work harder for these bitches. Try telling overnight employees it's not cool. Overnight manager yells at me and tells me the overnight staff have their customs. Fuck you. Close lobby between 10 and 11 p.m. since not enough staff. For some reason, one of our big rush hours. Make sure to send employees home on time. Not my fucking problem if I do my job but no one else does. Post signs around the doors that are locked saying, "Store closed for an hour. Please consult the manager at 11 p.m. with concerns." Fuck you, overnight manager. My face when he was on time the next night. The hookup game. Couple months now since I stopped caring about my job as manager at McDonald's. Kitchen staff and I come up with this game, while high, called the hookup game. Object is to have drive-thru staff identify nice people in drive-thru. You know those who say thanks or hello, not asking for much. Once someone is targeted, the object of the game is to give them the most food possible with their order. Ordered a 4-piece chicken nugget. Surprise, motherfucker, you just got 40. And a large fry. Since it was drive-thru, we can get away with it because most people drive off checking their food. Did this all the time. Noticeable improvement in the general attitudes of customers over time. An incident in the storage room. Be at work one day, super high. As I mentioned earlier, one of the employees had started keeping a bong in the freezer full time. It was awesome. But this time I'm too high. Like that kind of high where your vision starts getting blurry. That high. Have to do an inventory check. Glass coffee pots are next on the list. Try climbing up to the side of the storage racks to the top shelf, where we keep them. Fuck up and lose my grip. At a spur to catch myself. I latch onto the case of 4 coffee pots, which immediately goes falling to the ground and smash. Continue flailing, high as fuck. What is going on? 4 more boxes smash to the ground. Fuck it. Jump off the rack. Land on the coffee pots. My face when in seconds I smashed 16 out of the 18 coffee pots we had in the store because, high. My face when kitchen staff watched the whole thing happen. My face when blamed it on the overnight manager. Lol. Drugs. Be another night as a manager at McDonald's. Kinda buzzed and high, but not bad. Just chilling in the back room watching Aqua Teen Hunger Force and ice cream sundaes. Hear scream from kitchen. Go to investigate. Everything seems normal. Start asking 2 cooks what's going on. Confide in me that they are on acid. What? Lol. We can handle ourselves, dude. Don't worry. You won't hear any more screams. Other guy. Wait, you heard the screams? What? First guy. Who's screaming? Fuck this .jpg. Walk out. Go back to watching Master Shake beat up Meatwad while dressed as Flavor Flav. 10 minutes before my shift is over, I go to the kitchen. The grills have been turned 90 degrees and looked fucked up. Cooks from shift who were on acid are gone. Cooks for overnight want to know why the grills are pushed around. So you can, clean behind them. It's very dirty. Fuck you, overnight employees. Where did that come from? Be drunk one night, managing my McDonald's. Discover strange key with other employee who is basically the guy I get high with at work. Spend hours trying to find out where the key goes. Finally, we found it. The roof. Go up there. It's cool as fuck. Smoke a few bowls from a bong. Other employee who is off work and waiting for a ride comes up. We call him Alex. Alex looks over the edge of the roof. It's kind of cool, actually. Fat bitch mother sees him smoking a cig. Yells at him for smoking on the roof. This doesn't seem like an appropriate use of your time. Are you even allowed to smoke up there? Blah, 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 blah. Front counter employee comes to get me. Fat bitch wants to speak to the manager. Spend a few seconds getting my high under control so I don't laugh at this woman. A woman goes off about, "He doesn't look old enough to be smoking." Truthfully, he was only 17. "And why is he smoking on the roof? Is he even allowed up there? Did you know he was up there?" Tell her I'll handle the issue and just walk away while she still is yapping. God, just shut the fuck up. Alex walks up front. She glares at him. He's about to grab his hat and leave when I see her say something under her breath at him. Instantly, I see Alex's demeanor change. He calmly goes over and makes 4 ice cream cones and leaves. Fat bitch eventually leaves. Fat bitch suddenly comes back. "Somebody threw ice cream cones at my car." Look out window to see the 4 cones Alex made, decorating fat bitch's car. The whole car is covered. Can't even see through the front windshield. "Well, what are you going to do about this?" "Ma'am, we have a lot of underage kids because of nearby school. They do pranks like this all the time. I can't help you." Walk away. FYI, I lost the key to the roof later that night and never figured out where it went. Blamed it on the night manager. Lol. You think I give a shit about company profits? Be working a lunch shift. one day. Pissed off because boss is there. Apparently his boss is coming to inspect the store tomorrow, and everything has to be perfect. Fucker keeps yelling at me even though I'm not the manager running the store that day. Asking why all the shit the manager running the shift should have done isn't fucking done. Fuck it. Persevere. It's only a few hours until he leaves. Boss calls me into office. Starts scolding me about how he found a jug of expired milk in the front cooler. Trying to explain how I was in the kitchen the whole time because I'm not running the fucking shift. Boss continues to rant and tell me how tomorrow needs to be perfect, blah 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 blah. Boss leaves with other manager. Finally, I can run my night shift. Make a stiff Tom Collins. Get a bit buzzed. Can't shake the boss's rant about the expired milk jug. Get super pissed. Go into the cooler. See 6 out of the 8 boxes of tomatoes and 3 out of the 4 boxes of salad mix is expired. Now, the thing about these two products is managers will often try to keep them past expiration because they don't really go bad for quite some time past the written date. Fuck you, boss. Throw all that shit away. Tally it up in the inventory system. Next day, the store runs out of tomatoes for sandwiches and lettuce for salads. Have to stop selling salads and stop making sandwiches with tomatoes. Boss calls me into office. Why did you throw away all that food? Smile on the inside a bit as I see my boss's boss is listening in too. It was expired, boss. I really took to heart what you said yesterday. Boss is boss. If it was expired, you did a good thing, son. Seems like you need to retain whoever is doing inventory, boss. My face when boss does inventory. Fuck you, boss. Free meals for everyone. Be another night shift at McDonald's. Sitting outside smoking my post-doobie cigarette. God, I'm high. Little bit of background info. We just recently began a promotion where you can bring in a coupon and you can get buy one, get one Big Macs. We are supposed to put these coupons in the bags that go out drive-thru. Employee comes out to me.
Hey, we're out of coupons for the drive-thru. Got any more?
I'll look. Go back to office and start rifling around. Can't find shit. Suddenly find a stack of cards and see a picture of a Big Mac on them. These must be it. Hand them to the drive-thru staff. Day goes on as usual. Getting even more high in the freezer with a communal bong. Go up front to check on employees. Notice the cards I gave the employee says value meal on them. Inspect them closer. Present this card at a McDonald's restaurant for free value meal on us. Oh fuck.jpg. Turns out for the past 4 hours, every car that has gone through the drive-thru has received one of the coupons we give to the customers who complain. Coupons for free meals. Fuck, this stack had over 500 cards in it when I gave it to them. And it's down to less than 30. Fuck. Genius idea. Get more of the cards and get the pile big. Staff haven't even noticed what the cards are. Perfect. Overnighters come in and replace my staff. Start handing out the cards as expected. Overnight manager takes over shift. Fucking leave. My face when boss gets pissed at overnight manager for using the free meal cards instead of the promo cards.